Washington State, home to tech giants and billionaires like Jeff Bezos and Bill Gates, is now facing a serious political debate. Should the wealthy finally pay a state income tax? For decades, Washington has operated without a state income tax. Instead, it depends heavily on sales taxes, property taxes, and business-related taxes to fund public services. Critics argue that this structure places a heavier burden on working and middle-class families. This debate is not new. In fact, voters approved an income tax proposal back in 1932, but the state Supreme Court struck it down, ruling that income counts as property, and under the state constitution, property must be taxed uniformly. Since then, attempts to introduce an income tax have repeatedly failed at the ballot box. However, the political climate appears to be shifting. In recent years, state leaders have already taken steps toward taxing higher earners. Seattle implemented a payroll tax on large companies with high salaries to help fund affordable housing. The state also introduced a capital gains tax on high-value investment profits. Now, some lawmakers are openly discussing a broader income tax targeting the wealthiest residents. Supporters say the current system is unfair. They argue that many families are struggling with rising housing costs, healthcare expenses, and childcare fees, while the wealthiest residents contribute proportionally less under the existing tax structure. Opponents warn that introducing an income tax could push high earners and major businesses to relocate, potentially weakening job growth and economic stability. The governor has acknowledged concerns about fairness in the tax system, but has not fully committed to signing any new income tax measure. The question now is whether Washington is ready to break decades of resistance to an income tax, or whether voters will once again reject the idea. The outcome could reshape the state's economic future and influence similar debates across the United States.